Greetings, welcome back, Bite Friends. Been pitched in the Redster Tracker, and we have epoxy. We're making it, and we need to figure out what to do with it. So, the two options that we're figuring out, I think we need to ship it. Ideally, somewhere in this vicinity. Whoa. Okay, we're burning sand now. So let's stop this guy. That's a nice place to be. We finally got rid of all of our huge sand backlog. We'll leave it off for a little while. Let's see, what can we do? What can we do? So we want to have epoxy here. Let's just build north of the train station, I guess. Maybe here. Let's go actually there before we do this. Well, let's load in our epoxy. It is the outside belt, so let's just take this. We're gonna do this, and we're going to bring you up. This should work quite nicely. Boy, it's getting harder and harder to keep this factory separate. I know we're gonna need xenon and stuff like that for some of the stuff that we're gonna need the fiberglass for. Okay. It's an unload, so let's see. Yeah, BPA, I don't think we ever want to ship it, but it's going to be useful in a lot of different products. Plastic included. So, yeah. Let's just do it. Let's do the thing. Come here, and then right there, and maybe here? Seems like a reasonable spot to do it. Boy, this just all feels wrong. Okay, and then we could do this here, and this will be epoxy. Is there anything else that we might want? Just trying to decide if there's something we can share this with, because see if there's related. I know that xenon is going to be in there. Let's look at electronics. So we've got monocrystal silica. All right. What do we need for the monocrystal silica? Monocrystal silica needs polycrystal silica, which we have plenty of, and it needs argon. Well, do we want to do that here? Yeah, I think we do. I think we do. So what's our first step? The first step is to figure out where the polycrystal silica is. We probably want to increase that production, to be honest. You know, I'm gonna upgrade these guys. Because why not? They're backup ones, but okay. So this is the polycrystal silica. We can make this from both sides. We're not making any currently because we have too much chlorine or hydrogen chloride. We have lots of both, to be honest, but the output is chlorine. Okay. So let's see, let's pipe this oxygen through here. That's a little bit too far. Still. Let's figure this out and then we'll get the rest. Okay, then we need to sink you in there. Pressure feeding is good. Then the oxygen needs to somehow come through here. Well, let's start by moving this guy. And then you can go to there. Good. Now we're getting lots of this stuff. Excellent. What's next? I'm gonna upgrade that guy. We can deconstruct this guy. So is there any reasonable way that we can get this polycrystal silica upgraded to make more? Not easily. At least the chlorine is dropping some now. One thing that's nice with this is it's effectively neutral. So we take in 45 hydrogen chloride. This is going to get rid of chlorine from our system. So I expect that see some of these guys are operating a little bit better. We could probably just do with deleting a whole tank of chlorine though. It's been a while since we've had to do that. I don't really want to delete everything in the entire system, but maybe that's what we need to do. Let's start with just deleting this tank though. Probably do one more tank full of the chlorine. Yeah, you know what, screw it. Let's just delete the whole system. We'll have it produced again very, very quickly. Yeah, look at that. It'll slow down a few things for a little while, but it will speed up things in the long term. Cool. Good. We could put another tank or two, another chem plant or two, but it's probably not really worth it. It looks like we're maxing out these guys. Wow. Wow. All right. Producing some carbon monoxide, which is always helpful. How are all of our various gases balanced? We have decent amount of carbon monoxide. Ethane we have tons of. Propane we're full. Benzene we're full. Carbon dioxide is actually kind of low. Ethane, that one's pretty much full. This methane is close to full. Okay. This methane's only if we have methane to burn. Good. Okay. So the monocrystal silica, let's look one more time. Polycrystal silica and argon. Honestly, this isn't really the place for it. But let's put a little buffer in here. So that way we can take from both sides of the belt easier. Should help keep the flow going, and we can get a sense that yes, we have spare capacity. Let's upgrade all these guys. I'm amazed at how many of these machines we still haven't fully upgraded yet. Very little compressed nitrogen. Why? Is it a lack of nitrogen? No, we have plenty of nitrogen. Oh. Oh. Okay, good, the fluids didn't mix. That's the important bit. When fluids mix, bad stuff happens. At least we have the easy delete button to get rid of stuff. These guys are just surge compressors. So they're trying to cycle through all of the methane or the nitrogen here so that we don't have as much, but we're not wasting it. We don't use the surge very often though. Not very often at all. No power here. This does consume electricity. Ooh. Well, hello. This is methane production. Okay, good. Oh, our surplus methane production is going to make more of that, but that's fine. Carbon monoxide looks good. I mean, this ethane's still high enough where we should be... Why are we not releasing the ethane? There is too much there, genuinely. We're supposed to bring it over here. We have too much propane? Really? Okay, we're gonna put you there, we're gonna put you here, and then we'll have a pump down here to get rid of you. That should help though. Man, we have too much propane. That's a novel concept. Wowzers. Alright. Monocrystal silica. We still haven't decided where we're putting that. Monocrystal silica can't be produced anymore, or this stuff can't, because we have too much hydrogen. That one we're more used to. Why? Where can we put you, hydrogen? Textile is something I know we're gonna need some of as well. BPA has stopped because we're low on oxygen. We're burning oxygen though, so it must be that we disconnected. There we go. That's probably going to cause a lot of things to work better. Yep, we can see the BPA production has resumed. Good. Beautiful. Why not have... Why? It's these guys. Oh, we're trying to upgrade these. Yeah, that's fair. I guess we had upgraded some of them, but not all of them. Which is fair. This guy has full hydrogen. I mean... if we're going to use that hydrogen, we should pump it down. And if we're going to pump it, we may as well control it. Put a tank right here. Just trying to figure out the best way to do this that's minimally disruptive. Okay, let's do this. Like down here, we're gonna put your pump here, and we're gonna put you here. And then we can have you come up here, right there, I guess. So when do we want to even activate this pump? Well, this guy's totally full, but there's too much pressure to go anywhere else. Really, all I want to do is just kill this for a little bit. Let's see if this drains this guy any. This one. It's not. So, we need to come up with a way to use that better. We're piped straight on the oxygen line with the red belt, though. What more does it really want from us? The amount of fluid is going down, so that should mean, theoretically, that eventually it'll start taking from here. Let's put one more line of those guys up there. Give us a little bit of oxygen or hydrogen draw. Anything else further down here that uses hydrogen? Nope. We stopped sending it after this, interestingly enough. BPA, butadiene, styrene, and acrylonitrate. It's another formula for rubber. Let's just take the lazy approach for now, though. We need way more polycrystal silica, I think, than we're producing, so... I'm curious how far... Oh! It is getting down the bus. It just wasn't that far. Rubber is looking really full. Good. So, theoretically we have a little bit of surplus capacity, but I mean, I really want to... Maybe the solution We just have another line of this. No, I don't think that's that important. Let's just, okay, we're buffering now, good. Let's have a nice big buffer. We'll just make a little monocrystal silica out here. That's really all there is to it. Graphene production's looking good. I have a feeling we're gonna regret this. Yeah, our ingots are low. Because this is low because sand is low. Wow. Wowzers. That's actually pretty amazing. We still have a little bit of yellow. That'll probably help. Okay. So monocrystal silica is obviously something we're gonna need to do someplace else. Preferably here. Because silicon ingots are running low. Monocrystal silica doesn't require anything that complex. Let's actually do it at our concrete factory. Give me my heat pipes. And then we'll import it. Sorry for the back and forth, but I am confident in this decision now. Okay. Looks like as much as we can draw. I am very ready for all of this to be done. Well, looks like we need one there, and we can do a power pole here. Okay. It's not bad. Every time I see empty belts, it scares me a little bit. Okay, so we need hydrogen and chlorine. Or no, we need hydrogen chloride, and we produce hydrogen chlorine. The hydrogen and chlorine are in equal amounts, so we can just delete it, and that will do. Boulders on our walking path. Got to clear it. Must have a clear walking path. Let's put down a few of these thermal tanks. Megajoules per for later consumption. I mean, wait a second. This isn't connected to anything? Yes, it isn't. Okay. Those guys are not connected to anything either. It's aluminum sheets. We are severely lacking. That was one of my bots. I was like, what is that thing? Okay, good. Everything's now connected, so we should have plenty of battery backup. The water does not seem to be a problem, as in we don't have too much. Yeah, we're starting to back up on our wastewater. We can build one more distillery here. That'll help a little scooch. Now, we have hydrogen, we have chlorine. I mean, this isn't going to use any of the water though. We will use sand. Okay, let's go to the concrete factory. This is going to be something we can't really build in concrete, but we want to build as close as we reasonably can. Let's see what other upgrades we can do here. Medium furnace ones. I'm not even making it all the way to the end, but you know, screw it. We could use a lot less, but we could make these shorter someday, which may come in handy. This guy's full of sludge. We have full sludge here. Oh boy. Our sludge capacity seems to have hit a limit. Let's figure out what's going on with that. That's super critical. First of all, we're gonna do the time-honored, give the local guy the support. Okay. Now, why are we not doing more with sludge here? Caustic solution is just low, and caustic solution is low because, well, we have too much hydrogen chloride. Whatever could we do with too much hydrogen chloride? We'll just have to delete some in the form of making the polycrystal silica. Monocrystal, we need xenon, and we don't have any here. I don't want to import it just for this purpose. So where best to do this? Let's figure out where the crystal silica, where we have a full belt of it. Silicon dust, whatever it is. Okay. Now, oh, this area is such a mess. Yeah, we'll do it here. I'm gonna copy the same, except for we have a wind turbine. We'll put it right here. Let's go get our silica over there too. Too bad there's really no caustic solution to be found anywhere. Oh, the explosives, yes. Yeah, the next thing we're gonna have to do is build up our explosives because we don't have enough. Okay. Now we need to hook this guy up here. Well, hang on. Let's see, we can go further down. Let's go fix that in because it's not quite right. Why did I do this 3 out? That's interesting. I must have had a reason. Okay. Shoot. We don't have enough explosives at this point in time to finish the job. So, I guess we're going to just delete this. Control Shift, and that will do. No, we really do need one every single... Dadgum. Fine, we'll just put in some old power poles. They'll work. Okay. Next up, let's do this. Oh, I need nitrogen. Yeah, we do have nitrogen. We do have nitrogen. Hang on, hang on. Nitrogen right here. I had forgotten about the nitrogen. Okay. Good. Oh dear. I need the ingots, not the silica dust. Alright. So we'll need some power poles. And we'll need to make these into ingots. So, okay, let's go back to the base and get some stuff. At least we're getting some caustic solution generated for a short term. It's rather temporary, it's just because there's a little bit more storage space in the form of pipes, but we'll take it. We need all of the stuff we can get, quite frankly. So let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have to make the silicon ingots here too eventually anyways. Because as the sandstone runs out, then, you know, we're just not gonna have anything else there. Guess we haven't restocked properly in a while. What is this? We can kill that. Just a little bit of surplus hydrogen. Okay, that's the ingots, silicon ingots. It will need graphite, silica, and oxygen, and it will produce carbon monoxide. Do I produce silicon ingots here already? I kind of feel like I do. Right there. Okay. So we're not going to do a new line for it. We may... Well, I did red belt it. Yes. We're not going to do a new line. Cannot believe the complex, increasingly complex waves that we're facing everywhere here. Okay, let's start by giving these away. We'll give it to the furnaces from where we're taking. And then this is where we needed to tap. So let's kill this. We'll clear all this dust off, and then we should be ready to go. Oh, we also have more place to put chlorine. That probably does help, although honestly we should pump this away. We don't want that to be a storage area. Okay, we're making it. Woohoo! Just for the short term, let's shove this into a chest. We'll deal with it later. Now let's get the dust out of our inventory, and then we'll go back to deal with that problem. Okay, we got one more set going. Good. Perfect. Okay, now we've got our silica stuff. I think we're just gonna ship this back. Honestly, I don't think we're making enough of it. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sending xenon down here, so this is probably the best we're gonna do. Let's load in the front train. Final thing to offsite. Wow. Okay. Silicon pickup. Do we want to send the ingots as well? We need those for lubricant and some stuff, you know. We probably need to be able to process more somehow from here. Let's go see if we can. Best we could eke out a little bit of performance. We need more space or upgraded machines. It's pretty close. Still, This should be a good thing. Okay. Let's take half of the fuel. Honestly, these chargers, you can put them back in the network. I don't really care where they go. Let's see. Where are we gonna take this? Oh boy. I think we want to do the drop off around here. You know, this being said, we have this produced now. What do we want to do with the original one? I think the answer is we want to kill it. So why don't you go here? You have no other station, so you're not going to know what to do. Okay. Boy, we've got a lot of throughput, which is good. Next time, we're definitely going to have to figure out the better way to do explosives. Okay. So I'm going to copy this design. Yeah, sure. Let's copy this design. We're going to paste it maybe here. We can't actually finish this though because we don't have the explosives, so that's our problem. Okay, go to silicone pickup, full cargo, and then I don't know what you're gonna do beyond there, but we'll let you go. Make sure we're not clouding stuff up with junk. And then next time we're gonna do explosives, proper explosives, so that way we could just request them and have them in our inventory and never have to worry about them again. But thank you guys much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions, comments you guys have. I appreciate everything you do. Until next time, keep on tracking. Take care. We will see you then. Bye bye.